People who were born deaf but gained hearing later in life. What objects did you expect to make noise? My cousin was born deaf and went through an operation to recover part of his hearing when he was 12. He sometimes uses hearing aids but can get by without them in general. His family had a bunny, Tupu. Of course he had learned about cows mooing, cats meowing etc. before he had his surgery. He was very shocked when he came home and greeted his bunny that it made no sound. It took the longest time for him to understand that bunnies are pretty quiet animals in general. He explained he thought all pets were loud. My old roommate in New York City got implants at, I think he was 25 or 26. He was shocked that the radiators in the house didn't make noise. He could feel them, and was absolutely sure, given their shaking and vibrating from time to time, that they were going to be quite noisy. On the flip side, he was deeply annoyed by the buzz of fluorescent lighting, which he did not expect to make noise. A former co-worker went to RIT, where they've got a school for the deaf. In the summertime, hearing all the deaf students loudly having sex with the windows open because they didn't realize how loud they were was one of the funniest things about going there according to him. Edit. Oops, I guess this is the inverse of the question. Still interesting though. Again obligatory, not me, but my dad progressively went deafer as life went on and was almost 100% deaf by around age 20. He got a cochlear implant when I was around 7 years old, put them in, asked my mom are the kids always this damn loud, and proceeded to take the cochlear implant off so he didn't have to listen to my little brother and I yelling. Always thought that was funny. I had a child friend that gained hearing and she didn't realize you could control the volume of your voice. So when I whispered to her she said, hang on, I think I need to adjust my hearing aid. At first I just thought oh it mustn't be working, until I realized what was going on. She whispered to me for about 2 weeks solid just to practice. I couldn't hear until I was around 4ish. I remember being surprised trains were relatively quiet for their size. I went to a high school basketball game a few years back. It was a private school playing a team from a school for the deaf. When the home team scored, everyone cheered. When the deaf team scored, there was lots of hand movement, but not much applause. It was weird. Make sure to use code RIDE and ESNETS to support me. This is my first Reddit story.